What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. These are the things that you must know about Gorilla Tag, so that, if you're new, you need to know these. So these are some simple stuff that you might not know once you're a beginner. Yeah, let me show you them. So, as you see, every day it says, like, every 24 hours you get 100 shiny rocks, blah, blah, blah. Simple. Yeah, before, I don't know, I didn't know this, that you could change your stuff here. If you didn't know that, you can, I guess. But every month, or whatever, there's new cosmetics. If you just tap on them, just tap on them, and then if you go all the way back inside, and this is free, stuff that are, like, kind of like right here, are free, so you can just purchase it, but, well, not really purchase it, yeah, but, and you go to here, alright, make sure you have the mirror and city, then go to, press try on, you see you have it here, but if you go past this wall here, it gets rid of it, if you go past it, so if you go past, it gets rid of it, when you go back in, it puts it back on, so, that's, and before these used to be red, blah, blah, blah. And you can look yourself at the mirror. One thing though, the mirror doesn't detect anybody outside of here, so mostly it can just detect you from, like, right here. That's mostly where it is, so you can't really see other people, like right here from, like, that wall. I wish you could. I don't know what that is. It looks like all the cosmetics in one thing, but yeah, so, and if you go over here, this is all the stuff you're gonna get for only $10. So you can get all of this for $10, kind of cheap. It's not too expensive, or you can just wait, like, and keep in mind, every 24 hours you get 100, and everything here, most of the things here are 1,000. So you need to wait like 10 days. For a 10 days just for 1,000 tokens or shiny rocks, so you can just buy one thing. So I would recommend doing this. I have this on my other account. But yeah, so you get you get more stuff, and it's a lot faster. I don't think it's too expensive. And keep in mind too, whenever you're in the game and you're going to a server, whenever you're going into a server, this happened to me a lot. So, even you can change the game modes here. Make sure before you enter, like, make sure you put these in before you join a room, alright? Make sure it says not in room when you change these. And then, like, and then once you press enter to whatever room. But, to get in a private room, this happened to me a lot. I would go like this, and I'll press enter and walk out here, see if it loads in. But then that's not the correct way to do it. Obviously, it joins a public server because you walk out. Instead, so just move your fingers all over the place. Just press enter. You gotta wait until that says one player, or so. As you see here, say walk out. You're in a private server. This thing, I didn't know about this for a while. I don't know why. And keep in mind too, the day, like, the sky changes. Before it wasn't like that. It looks a lot nicer. The game has changed a lot. And just to let you guys know, before, with all the snow, the tree branches were dead, but later on in the game, these are going to be big green leaves. I don't really like them because they get in the way a little bit, especially with branching and stuff. I don't really like it that much. But yeah, so now there's a new thing too where it shows holdables, blah blah blah, hats and everything, so you can change them here. Press these to show more selections. But when you're in a private server, hold on, when you're in a public, let's say, oh, you go in here, you're in city, right? But then, you come back out here. Make sure you please read this before you leave, or if you already know. So if you leave here, it will join a new room as it says up there. So don't go out unless you just want to go out, join a different server. You can do that. It's really simple. Same thing for all of these. Even over here in the mountains map, just because it's in city doesn't mean it's gonna be the same room. And in public servers, the city map is never going to be it's always going to be casual. So yeah, same thing here. Just don't walk out until because what happens if you walk out? Look, so I'm in this, right? And then if I walk out all the way over here, it leaves the room and it joins me in another room. So as you see here, if I press infection and go into city, nobody, alright? In public lobbies, nobody's gonna be it or tagged, okay? So you don't need to be worrying about that. Neither is hunt mode. It's only on casual, unless if you make a private server. And make sure it's on infection. And you make a private server, move your hand all over the place, just enter. It will be an infection, and just an infection. You can join multiple people too. Like, you'll be this red rock monkey. You go faster than the lava monkeys. But yeah, see. One thing too. When you're in a private server, you can go into multiple maps and be in the same server. So you don't have to worry about disconnecting, unless if you're in a public server, then you then if you walk out, you'll join a new room. Yeah, so in public servers, it won't it will say the same leaderboard, you'll stay in the same server. If you're in the you'll stay in the same server when you go out of the maps. Yeah, just like that. And then if you want to mute the music that plays every once in a while in here, if you press that, it mutes it. Even in here, just keep in mind, in caves down here, the music, as you see here, I like it a lot. You'll probably like it once you listen. If you press this, mutes all of it. Once you come over here, you're like, oh, the beat is coming from the ground. Not really. Well, it is kind of. It's underground. So if you go down here, you go to right here. This is where it's playing the beat. This little speaker right there. You see, and then the one that's playing the rest of the song is up here. That big speaker right there. You see it? It's really big. You can get up to it and hide there. But I don't know if before it was farther away, I guess. Yeah, so yeah, you can press this, mute it and stuff. But if we go into forest, it's gonna be playing music from this siren. You just press it and mute it, unmute it. Yeah, and yeah, so make sure you're in lobbies that are not with too many good people. Make sure you get do a few tutorials at the game. Make sure you got a big play area. There's so many photos of broken controllers. Just from people playing Gorilla Tag. I have other tutorials too that if you want to check out, it's on my YouTube. I have other ones like wall climbing, how to do the obstacle course. Yeah, hopefully, you know a lot more about the game. These are some of the things that I didn't know when I started the game, so these are the things that most people won't know about certain things as soon as they join. Whenever people tell you to put certain names, don't put that name that they're telling you, okay? Unless if you do it yourself or whatever, but don't listen to other people, because if you put a certain name they tell you, they could be trying to get you banned, and as soon as you press enter, you get banned right away, and you can't play. Well, you can't play with anybody else, and you have to play with you can only play by yourself, and it would say like how much time you're banned for, whatever. Yeah, you can get banned for hacking or modding in public servers. Modding is like flying kind of in public servers. You can only do it in private servers. Unless if everybody agrees to do it on a public server. But yeah, just be careful not putting your name. As someone says, don't put it inappropriate. As you see here, the code of conduct, it tells you not to put certain names. Don't put anything inappropriate. Don't be rude to people, and be careful in Gorilla Tech servers, because most of them kind of toxic. They don't have the best servers. They don't have the best community most of the times. There's people cussing you out, stuff like that. So just be careful when you play. Yeah, and then you can even, if you don't want to hear people cussing you out or anything, you can go up to voice right here. And if you press option 1, it turns on your microphone. If you press option 2, it turns it off. So, you can do either one. If you want cause particles or anything, you press option 2, option 1. Option 2 disables it, option 1 enables it. Nothing too much to worry about. This here is for competitive, for pro players, but don't do that because you just joined the game. And to unlock it, you have to go in here and go all the way up there. If you're really new, don't do it. I have a full video about that. Yeah, there's weird shading areas. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do. And if you come up to here, up to this crack here, there's a secret cosmetic. And once you come up here, on the 3rd floor, there's a golden monkey mask. So it's just a golden helmet, and then you can just come back around through here, go through this little crack. There's a lot of hiding spots too. And then you can come over here and put it on. It will remove a hat or whatever. This is how it looks like. And you can even purchase it here, and you go. Yeah, I don't have enough for it, obviously. It's kind of expensive, but yeah, hopefully that let you guys know the basics and what happens with certain stuff of the game. If you're new, yeah, hopefully if you kind of like this video, make sure you leave a like. You don't have to subscribe, you can if you want. Excuse me. You don't have to subscribe. Once you subscribe, you can always unsubscribe. It's for free. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll be posting more.